Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to Let's Play Steel Division Normandy 44. I've done a couple of videos for Steel Division already. That was in the beta, and I just did skirmish against the AI. Now, we're going to do the first mission of the first campaign. This is the American campaign. There are 3 campaigns in Steel Division in the single player, each one of which has 4 missions. And these are tied together in that if you do... depending on how well you do in a mission, but mostly how many of your soldiers survive in a mission, some of that will carry over to the next one. So it's very viable. It's in fact probably very likely that you can win this first mission mostly through brute force, but then have so few troops left over that the subsequent missions will be quite tough. Now, I'm talking over this intro video here because I don't actually find it to be that interesting or that well voice acted, but the next bit is actually quite good, so we're going to go into that in a minute. But basically, as far as I know, all the campaigns happened relatively late in World War II. First campaign is the American one, it's medium difficulty. Second campaign is the German one, which is hard difficulty. And finally, there's the British campaign, which is considered to be very hard. And here's the setup. Yeah, it's D-Day. People are landing all over, and we're going to be commanding some of those troops. I'm going to shut up here.
The Cotentin Peninsula. Let's hope it'll disorganize the Germans as we planned. Half the men have been misdropped, sir, including ourselves. We seem to have landed at the boundaries between our 82nd and the 101st. Way too far from the division's objectives at St. Mary-Glise and the bridges over the Merdere River. Yet, we aren't the only ones completely off mark. The first amphibious assault wave has just hit the beach right on schedule, but much further south than planned. That is just east of our present position. New orders from Division HQ, sir. You are placed in charge of a provisional task force, gathering any isolated paratroopers in the area, whatever their unit, and securing Eau-de-Ville-la-Hubert to allow our ground force to exit the beach as quickly as possible. The city and vicinities are held by a mere company of infantry. We must seize it as quickly as possible and put Eau-de-Ville in a state of defense to repel any attempts by the Germans to recapture it, and then counterattack quickly to open the way. The German coastal defenses are manned by auxiliary troops of poor military value, but they are supported by heavy guns. Any help we could provide in destroying those guns would hasten the amphibious forces' advance inland.
Here's our objective, Eau-de-Ville.
All right.
Compose your battle group.
So, I've played through this scenario at PDXCon, actually, although it was still an earlier build, so some things may have changed. Our primary objective is to seize Eau-de-Ville over here. And then afterwards, there's going to be some German reinforcements coming in from St. Mary-Glise over here, and we're going to have to hold the city, or hold the town, against those German forces. In addition, and this is one of my favorite things about the Steel Division campaign here, is that you're not alone. There's so many World War II games where you're just, controlling a little company of, a handful of dudes, feeling like it's you against the entire world. And that's not really the vibe of, I think, that a World War II game should strive for. This was a massive conflict with enormous amounts of people. So I love the fact that there's going to be, as far as I've been informed, in every mission, there's going to be allied troops running around trying to do things, and you are having to try to make that all work in some fashion. So here's all the troops that have landed on the beach over here. Massive numbers of guys, but they're going to have difficulty if we don't secure the route down to St. Mary-Glise. And in addition to that, they're going to be pinned down by anti-air guns and anti-tank guns, which if we were to free up, if we were to destroy those, then we would start to get air support and tanks would start to pour down these roads. So it would be really, really, really helpful for us if we could go ahead and get some of those secondary objectives. Now, we're going to have to compose our battle group. This is one of my favorite things of Steel Division over here, is the way that you can configure what troops you're going to be bringing to the battle. Now here, we are primarily paratroopers, we're not going to have tanks, we're not going to have anti-air units, and we have no air support at this time. So we're limited to a subset of different units at this time, but we still have the ability to customize things. For example, I could take out some of these recon packs, we're going to talk about how these packs work later on, and instead, add some extra sort of support if I needed more ammunition or something of that nature. We could go and tune some of those things. But I'm going to go ahead with the default battle group composition because I think it's perfectly fine and perfectly interesting. and it gives you a good baseline for the experience. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to be in the deployment phase to start off with here. The game has not started at this point. We can go and spend our requisition points. So we've got some units that are going to start in play, but we've got these requisition points that we can use to play these unit packs over here. So you can see that they've got a cost. So if I want to put out some more Pathfinder, these are recon units. They have a really good vision and they're relatively stealthy, so they can give you a lot of information about what's going on the map over here. They're also equipped with some sort of armor, anti-tank piercing weapon. In this case, they've got a 149 millimeter heat explosive of some kind that they can, I don't know, fling, I suppose, since it's only got a range of 100 meters. But they've got some potential option for taking out tanks, for example. Anyway, so that's the cost to deploy. They've got experience points over here. Different units. These are engineers that have the flamers. They're really good at clearing out soft targets, especially in buildings, but it's really short range. This is an example of a leader unit here, which gives an extra star of experience to nearby units. So the star is how many experience levels a unit has, which increases their accuracy, morale, rate of fire, optics, i.e. their vision, that sort of thing. So the leaders supporting these units can be really, really, really powerful. The wings here indicate these are airborne units that can be they could be isolated or surrounded or behind enemy lines and not lose any morale from that because they're used to it. All right, and then on the support, we've got like the supply jeep that can replenish your bullets and that sort of thing. So we've got a large variety of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by giving some orders to our commands here. Again, the battle has not started yet until I hit this button. We're going to give them some orders, and then what we're probably going to do is see where we might need some extra backup. So I'm going to start by considering my little Pathfinders here. These are my scout units, good vision. I love all the crash planes. Also love how much you can zoom in. It's just fantastic here. So I'm going to move them in somewhere here. I'm going to get them in the woods here and then encourage them with this little shift click to move up a little bit more. Hopefully that will give us some amount of vision over over the village here. To get an idea of what's in the buildings, because most likely they're going to be defended by something. These guys are going to be very helpful here. We've got a pair of mortar units who we can position. Let me position them a little bit more manually here, right up against the tree line. These things will block vision. If I hold C, I can get a preview of different line of sights and things like that. The trees really do block vision quite a bit, although it's not perfect. There's ways to sort of see past them and through them and different things like that. But my mortars should be okay. They do have pretty limited ammunition before they run out of mortar rounds, so having them paired with the supply jeep is going to be really handy. This Pathfinder here, let's see. So based on the battle line, there's no enemies in here, and there may or may not be enemies in this building yet. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to throw the Pathfinder maybe in these trees right here. Should give us good vision over what's going on. And then my airborne rifles, I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put the other one in this building. And then I'm going to put the airborne leader in the building behind them. The airborne leader, see this radius. Anyone within this gets the extra star of experience. They only have 5 guys. The number here is how many people are currently in this unit. So they only have 5 instead of 12. So they're not necessarily meant for sustained direct fighting themselves, but they're really good at supporting. So we're going to try to take those buildings. And there's a lot of like this sort of we're just a lot of safety kind of thing, right? We need to make sure not to throw away units if we can. I'm going to go get those guys in there and the AB leader in there as well. You don't actually have to click on the cover itself. By the way, when your mouse turns green, that means it's a full cover location. Yellow means it's a partial cover location. By default, your troops have this button enabled for auto cover, so they will automatically run into cover if they can. So I think, okay, that's all you guys. Yep, and that's you. And that's you. Okay, so you guys have been issued some commands. You can just hold shift to show to see that. Same thing here. I expect there's no one in these buildings. I guess I'll put the Pathfinder in the back one. That should definitely be safe. And then these rifles over here. I might just throw you into the woods first before we make sure, but I'm feeling pretty confident that there's not going to be anyone in those buildings. I think we will maybe want to get a mortar team to help support this group. I mean, it's some mortars and encourage them to go and unload over here. So this jeep, it looks like he's going to go with a direct line, but if you use either fast move or the unloaded position, it will encourage your vehicles. So most of your troops that you requisition show up in a transport vehicle of some kind. This vehicle will attempt to follow the fastest path, which will be along the road. Then it'll cut through here, and finally it'll unload the troops. So I think the mortar will be good support for that. We'll make some good use out of our mortars, I think, as we go forward. So looking at the battle lines here, most likely there's no one over here. There's a possibility, but it seems pretty unlikely. Still, I guess I'll play it safe. I'm going to send my Pathfinder there, which is almost certainly safe, especially with his scouting ability. And then I'm going to send my rifles to these buildings over here. And actually back there. There we go. That's going to be okay. I would love to get some scouting information a little further in the middle, although it's not necessarily the priority right now. It might be worth doing that. The other thing I want to do is I need to make sure to take care of whatever flat cannons and anti-tank guns are sitting over here and holding back our allied troops. So I might want to create some sort of group, say here, that starts cutting across these fields. I bet you there's someone in these buildings, though. So let's see. We would need, let's say, a Pathfinder. Let's say a group of engineers. It's probably fine. And let's give them a mortar group as well. So the Pathfinder, I'm going to get you to, say, unload somewhere over here. That's going to be, yeah, that's fine. It's probably a little too unenthusiastic, but that's okay. I'm going to get the artillery to go down over there. And our infantry, actually, I'm going to get you to go ahead and unload over here too. So we'll get everyone unloaded over here, and then we'll see if we can spawn anything in that building and see what's what. I've got a few points left over. I think what might be helpful is, yeah, it's this machine gun group over here. These guys, the machine guns here have a range of 500 meters, which is quite good. They can't fire while moving, but it's okay. So if we got you here, if I hold C to see the line of sight and range indicator, so if we ended up something like in here, we'd be able to potentially fire at a lot of these buildings with the machine guns. So I think that's what we're going to prioritize, is get you there. You'll get there quite early. You'll get there ahead of time to scout, but this position should probably be okay. All right, I think we can launch the battle. We'll start on speed normal, but we'll start slowing that down real fast once the action starts. So we got about 10 minutes to capture the city. So you can see this guy on the Jeep is moving very quick. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop. Unload right away. Get under cover.
Changing position.
Okay, the Jeeps, like vehicles, tend to be very visible. So this red bar is the stress that these guys are under from being under fire here. Oh, and one of them just got killed because I think we started with 7. That is actually really miserable. Okay, so what we're going to do, this mortar here is going to start firing smoke at this building to block line of sight. Meanwhile, you're going okay, and over here, things are kind of chill. You can see we've pushed the front line forward simply by moving forward, so there's definitely no one in these buildings. I'll move the Pathfinder to... Actually, I'm going to move you to here, and then into there. Meanwhile, you are going to jump in this building, and you can still go here for now. That's going to be okay. And you're moving up that way, and that's fine. All right. Okay, this area is smoked. We can't see him anymore, and it's a possibility that he can't see us now either. I'm going to encourage my rifles to go into that building. You're going to go across the street there, and the leader's just going to hang out behind. That way. This machine gun, we're going to get you to scrooch up a little closer up. So, with the smoke here, if we ever hit accurately, actually, it needs to be on this side. Smoke that side. Any other targets? Not yet. We are moving very slowly here. Let's bring up the speed to slow. Yeah, keep smoking this thing. I don't like the fact that... Yeah, see, there's vision again. Smoke right on top of his ass. That works. There we go. That'll help the block line of sight. Get a good amount of smoke in there. And yeah, we'll just send in our group of 12 airborne rifles to just go into that building and kill those guys hand-to-hand, because we'll have a numerical advantage. Meanwhile, you're standing still, so I'm going to get you to advance to here. You're relatively stealthy, so it should be okay. I wonder if we can get to here, because you're going there. Then I'm going to get you to move to that building.
Contact with enemies. Artillery at your orders.
Okay. Let's go and artillery that guy directly. So we're probably done smoking over here. That's going to be fine.
We're paratroopers.
Okay, get back in there.
To be surrounded.
Fire at this guy. Get in there. Hopefully you don't die. Meanwhile, Okay, nothing spotted yet. That's good. Let's see if I sort of scrooch up here. We're going to get you to move up this way. We're going to get you to move into that building. I'm going to go ahead and move the mortar forward. There we go. Hand-to-hand combat.
We're paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded. Spacing!
Going here in hunt mode.
Saluting the captain
Hunt
makes
mode.
a target for the Germans.
Excellent. Okay. We are in artillery the hell out of some of this shit.
First platoon! Easy company!
Need this guy to break here. Okay. If they're pinned down, they can't fire back, which is good. So I'm going to start moving, because these guys are about to get hit by a mortar shell. That'll probably pin them down. Alright, you and go and cover. You get in that building. Over here. So they're being pinned down by a few different angles, allowing us to move forward. Excellent. AB leader, move there.
Scouts, at your orders.
Falling back. Okay, let's take a pause here. Okay, there's definitely some shit going on here. Woo. Let's go ahead and just artillery that guy. You guys are both in cover. Excellent. And you're going to stay there? Okay, good. Okay, so we've got 3 groups that are firing on this guy, and we're about to mortar him, which is great. Meanwhile, over here, there's nothing much going on, so I'm going to get... So there's some partial cover, so I'm going to get my Pathfinders to move through this area, keeping well to cover. The rifles are going to move that way, and you're going to move into cover over there, and that'll probably be okay. Meanwhile, over here, we're still good. I could use the hedgerow for more cover over here. It seems like it might actually be a good idea. You do that into there, and then see if there's anything on the other side. And then I'll tell the engineers to just move up here, and the mortars are just going to chill for now. Okay. You guys are all falling back, which is allowing us to move forward. Good. Good fire over here. Get you to move in that way. Get you to move in over there. I'm going to need a Pathfinder to move up that way. That might be a little too crazy. You get in there. You get in there. You go there, and then up to here through some partial cover, which is going to be good. We've got these... Hang on. Just these mortars I want to select. No, I don't want the ones in the distance. There you go. You guys are falling back. Let's go and give this guy some pin down. He's already pretty broken. I mean, we could just smoke him, but let's just kill him. You're being pinned down still. German ammo truck spotted somewhere. Oh, over there. Yeah, we can indeed capture that.
At your orders.
You get in there. We've got a few different angles. This guy's definitely being hit a fair bit, but if you can make it to the stronger cover. He's going to be exposed for a second, though. This is a little dangerous. He could actually just get captured. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Fall back. This is a big mistake. Fall back. Alright, plenty of guns. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Pathfinder. That was a bad one for me. We've got some points to spare here. Looks like this has been cleared up, though.
Scouts report locating one of the field batteries.
Whoops, we're not. Found some of the field batteries. That's great.
Do you have a target, sir?
I'm wondering if I just smoke this guy and run up a little bit.
Sir, yes, sir.
Get out of my way, tooltip. Move up, move up, move up.
Heavy fire. Sir.
Alright, we're still good over here. So, keep walking along the hedgerow. AB rifles under attack. Oh shit.
Paratroopers.
Oh yeah, from that thing.
Supposed to be surrounded. Enemy nearby. Protect the gun.
I mean, we'll eventually take these guys out, but
More of this.
might not be the fastest. You guys are pinned down?
Yes, sir.
By what? Or is that an obsolete message? Because you look fine now.
Moving on to new firing position. Platoon formed and ready.
Yeah, I think you would have bounced back after a bit. We could send some sort of leader over here for experience. Oh, you know what? It's not red at all, so this is completely empty. Okay. let's reevaluate. So there's no one here. There might be people here, but most likely there's not. I don't know if we even bother leaving anyone here or anything. I think what we do is we tell you to move forward. I'm thinking here. You're going to move to there. You're going to move to there.
Let's go, guys.
Move up a little bit. Shoot the hell out of that thing. Oh, you're pinned down. Oh, fuck. By a couple of different things. Hold on. Let's drop some smoke. I guess on top of that for now. You pull back.
Let's get out of here.
Fall back.
Ready to fire.
We haven't secured the objective yet, Major. Keeping the enemy under mortar fire or moving under cover of a smoke screen could ease our progression.
I wonder if we can fire on this guy from here. What's my range? No.
You have a target, sir?
Still, if we do manage to smoke this guy,
For God's sake.
that means I can get... There we go. These guys over here. They've got their short-range flamethrowers. They're going to be able to torch these guys.
Guns primed and ready.
Let's see.
Guns ahead.
Come on, be more accurate with your smoke. Oh, shit. That guy can actually reach us?
Guys are all cleaned up.
Okay, smoke this dude. Okay.
Ready to fire.
How's my scouts? Alright. Yeah, smoke this guy. Now, most likely this guy wasn't actually spotting us. It was probably the rifle over here that's spotting us. For him, he probably doesn't have the vision, so we shouldn't have to smoke him. But this is going to be a lot safer. Alright, we got a ton of points to deploy here. Let's figure this out. Alright. Whack that guy.
Smash him.
Then, you and you are just going to start doing an attack move in this direction. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. You are going to move to there. You've already are firing, so that's good. You're going to try to move to there, which is fine. You guys are moving upwards. This mortar... actually, these units, you guys and this scout, you're actually going to move up through this countryside over here. And you're going to go looking for guns.
At your orders.
We need a mortar over here. That's what we need. Okay. Another mortar. Drive up to here on the road and give some assistance. It's going to be huge. You just fall back. You chill. You're doing that. You've got the smoke. You're still moving up. Okay. Let's get back up here.
Sir, yes, sir. Waiting for orders, Captain. Fire.
Alright, he's pinned down, which is good. Just grab you and go there. Try to spread that out. Alright, we have seized this.
We should bring MGs and AT guns to ambush any German reinforcements.
Yeah, machine guns and anti-tank guns, I agree. Let's bring in a couple of those for over here. We'll figure out what comes next.
Scouts, at your orders. Yes, sir. Go, troopers.
Hunt mode over here.
Spotted us. Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
Come on, weaken these guys. I mean, I'm just attack moving here, which isn't great, but I was sort of counting on one of these artillery shells to land. And tell these guys to stop so they'll automatically enter some cover.
To be surrounded.
There we go. Pinned down. So, if we actually just walk into them while they're pinned down, we will capture them.
Eyes out for Germans. At your orders.
Alright, you have taken this building. Great. Now we know that there's more shit over here, so keep smoking that.
Need some extra eyes.
And then you can advance to here,
Have a look around.
and you can move into there. So under the cover of smoke. Okay.
Guns primed.
So artillery and stuff, we're going to move into this area over here.
Kameraden, Waffen niederlegen.
Get under cover.
We're paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded.
There. Halt.
Let's stop and take a look around.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, we just detected something. So I got a shit ton of points to spend.
We must destroy them or they
Gotta figure out what to do with it. Right, anti-tank guns. Destroy them. And there's some flak cannons over here too. So, I think... Oh, this guy... He's not quite out of smoke, but it's probably not going to take much longer before that happens.
Ready, sir.
We need a supply truck over there.
Enemy nearby. Protect the gun.
Enemy contact. Right, that's that. You're moving in there, which is going to be fine. You're moving up. That's going to be okay. Alright, they're nearly done. You guys are still moving up, right? You're basically there.
Jerry's dead.
Let's move that way.
Yes, sir.
You're going to move
Don't wake Jerry.
that way. Over here, it looks like we may have... I don't know if we actually cleared that group out yet. It's possible. Oh, this mortar. Right. Do that. You can move back up to over here.
Yes, sir.
Actually, you know what? I bet you've got range where you are to start shooting some of these guys. We could blindly shoot. That's okay. Because we can fire on a position.
10 degrees up. Fire. Any orders? Let's liberate some ladies. Safety's off, soldiers. Shoot on sight.
Okay, move up that way. You guys are moving up.
At your orders.
Pathfinder, you're going to go there. And what you do is do some of that, although it would not surprise me if you ran into something before then.
At your orders.
Move up that way, and you're going to chill right there. Meanwhile, there we go.
Artillery at your orders.
Oh, I think we lost our little scout.
Easy target here. We're rolling.
Are you...
Need a light, sir?
Are you killing this guy?
Under fire.
Ready, ready, ready. Like... Pathfinder destroyed.
We'll do our
Kill this guy!
Don't shoot.
There we go. That was weird and annoying. And we lost that unit. What the hell was going on there? I guess he didn't have line of sight. Oh shit, get in the building. Huh. Alright, well we're gonna send a new recon team over here. And we don't have any more artillery. Maybe a leader here too. Okay. So over here we are currently good. What we're gonna need to do... Okay, we need... Oh shit, they're really coming in here. I did not expect them to be this quick. We need to get some scouts positioned in a variety of different areas here. So that we can see incoming nonsense. We're going to get another machine gunner, I think, right up over here. We need some anti-tank up over here in some way as well.
Break it down and move it out.
Get in there. You guys are going to chill over here. I have no one in here anymore, which is probably fine. But let's get some of these airborne rifles over here, just in case there's some tanks or something that roll up over here, although I don't think that's what part of the thing is going to be.
Yes,
oh, these
sir.
machine guns are still here. Let's get you positioned right in there, especially if we've got a scout to do some cover. Alright, you're chilling. Hold and assist. It's quite a while. You are so you're still there. Fuck this guy up. Oh, this is where we lost some scouts too. It was over here.
Yes, sir.
Fuck that guy up. Come on. Did not realize he was still there. We need to get to like a pin down status, which is going to happen any second now. There he
Yes,
is.
sir.
Alright, keep shooting him. I mean, I guess I could smoke him too.
Waiting for orders, Captain.
Safety's off, soldiers. Shoot on sight.
advised.
Enemy column in sight. We must stop them.
More.
Down.
Alright, you know what? Just keep advancing over here. You can move and shoot. Some units can, some can't. Depends on their weapon. Alright, you move up. You move up. You guys move up into here. Meanwhile, over here...
I'll get you there as soon as possible.
There. That's being pushed back in a weird way. You guys need to do this. Active tank guns. I have not been paying attention to the attack that's coming to the south. It's all too fast! Nice flank over here. Where's our unload? Unload there.
Let's get out of here. Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over. Eyes open to carry. Yes, sir.
Alright,
Everybody out.
that's good. Okay, good spot. Can you... No, there's a dude over here.
Any orders? Germans ahead. Get ready for a fight.
Need to get around at these guys with a slightly different
Yes?
angle here.
Where you get off.
You're being pinned down. Of course you're being instantly pinned down. Alright, we did push back over here, which is good.
Guns and pieces, sir.
These jeeps have guns on them too. Okay, we still need a pair of eyes over here.
Fuck is down.
Suppose a recon truck
Enemy
way back
spotted.
here might not be a terrible idea for some spotting.
Give us a good firing position.
Okay, we need to get these tanks in on here.
Waiting for orders, Captain. I have nothing else planned for this afternoon. Sir, yes, sir. This is where you get off. Go, troopers.
Okay, this is taking way too long. And another Pathfinder got... How did he get smoked over there? What the hell
Yes, sir.
happened to this Pathfinder?
Malarkey. Come with me.
Too spread out. There's not... I can't follow everything.
Recon team, ready.
Just gonna go this way. Into there.
Safety's off, soldier.
That should be a good cap.
Shoot on sight.
Alright, so we've got the town for now. Do we have more machine gun types? Oh, yeah, this is a new machine gun type. You're gonna go there.
Orders, sir.
You've got your orders, which is okay. This is a Jeep. I think you're empty, so... I don't know, I guess you can stay there. That's fine.
Put it in gear. Yes?
You can unload over here. Just keep an eye on things.
Copy that, sir. Yes, sir. Move out, man.
I'm starting to think I should actually just be smoking the shit out of these guys. I mean, it's just some scouts and some trees. How hard should this be? Should not be that hard.
Gory, gory, what a hell of a way to die.
Shoot them from a distance.
First platoon.
Okay, you guys going there.
Company. Enemy nearby. Protect the gun. I'll get you there as soon as possible.
Yeah, you're gonna get into those trees.
Artillery at your orders.
Alright. You gotta wait for them to be visible again.
Drop 200.
Nuke that scout.
Over. Sir, yes, sir.
These are just Panzer Shreks. You gonna get into the building? Come on. There you go.
First platoon. Easy company. Go, troopers. Let's liberate some ladies. Where do you need us?
Try to move out here. I don't have any artillery support, but that's probably going to be okay.
Have a target, sir?
You, nuke that guy.
Fire. Smash him. Hold position.
Hold position. You're nuking that. We can capture the supply truck in a second, which would be very nice.
Airborne ready, sir. Spacing. We're rolling. Yes, sir.
Come on. Hit him. Can't babysit you. I've got too many fronts to to look at. He's getting pretty stressed. He's gotta go soon. There you go. You start moving towards here, because he's just about to get lobbed again. There, he's pinned down, so you can't do anything. So you're gonna go there. There you go. So now move into here. We'll be able to capture this stuff in a second.
Yes, sir. For God's sake.
Or these guys will also shoot at us.
We're paratroopers. We're supposed
Are you
to
out of
be
ammo?
surrounded.
Oh no, you're good.
He's burning. At your orders.
Gonna wait for this guy to recover.
Safety's off, soldiers. Shoot on sight.
Fire at position in there.
Adjusting on target. Spacing.
That should be okay. Meanwhile, alright, you're shooting there. We need to get our mortars to maybe obliterate these scouts here. Or hit the other mortar groups, actually. That might be more important. We got a bunch of points. How are we doing for artillery? Let's get some howitzers in here. You, get in there.
He's down. At your orders. Come on, that's fast.
Excellent. Okay.
Spacing.
See if you can move into there.
Yes,
Those
sir.
things just retreated. Let's get the ammo truck to supply the mortars over here. You're going to go there
Sir, yes, sir.
and there.
Hi-ho,
Moving that way.
sir.
Just chill with the mortars for a sec. Actually, the
Reposition the guns there, sir.
mortar and the truck should meet up. Alright, tanks are starting to move. If we can get a little bit more help, that would be good.
Waiting for fire coordinates.
What else do I have selected? I'm having... Well, I'm selecting the mortar way off in the distance. That's not what I want. There, just these two. Can I, like, bookmark them? No. That's too bad. You. Unload.
This is where you get
And...
Roger.
Fire.
Out.
A lot of good defenses going on over here.
Give us a good firing position.
There you go. Shoot at that stuff.
Anti-tank
Meanwhile.
guns
Aha!
deployed, Major.
Alright, you guys are all gone. So that's great. Now, make your way this way. We got a pair of supply trucks that are rearming these guys just momentarily. Okay. I'm gonna get the supply trucks to come out over here. Ooh, that's a lot of stress.
Ready to fire.
It'd be nice if you could hotkey this stuff.
6 rounds. Over.
Alright, get in there. So you guys are moving down. I know we're still on pretty slow speed, and I apologize for that, but
Down.
it's making this a lot more viable for me. Okay, blow the shit out of this guy.
Germans ahead. Get ready for a fight.
You blow the shit out of this guy, who's causing us problems for ages there. There we go. Okay, all the secondary objectives have been resolved. There's still some stuff to clean up over here, but it's pretty meaningless. Both the secondary objectives. Now, our allied forces are going to push through here like mad sauce, which is very nice.
Yes, sir.
Are you taking him out yet?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. You go over there, so it'll force him to surrender if you just... Now that he's pinned down. Same thing here.
It's gonna blow.
Just walk onto him.
Scouts, at your orders.
Here, you do it with an attack move, because then you can keep him pinned down. And you guys are walking towards the front, right?
Get ready for a
Okay, we're being pinned down by
Yes, sir.
artillery here.
We are under fire.
So, could you...
Ready to pound them, sir.
All my guns are pinned down. Shit. Let's get a howitzer over here just to spread them out going forward.
Kameraden, das war's. This is a story you will tell to your grandchildren. Eyes open to carry.
Probably gonna suicide them, which means I really shouldn't do this. I'm definitely losing some numbers.
Let's have a look around. Do you have a target, sir?
don't want to retreat too far back. Although, you know what? Oh, no, I lost the mortar. I should have retreated him sooner. You are going to come over. You're actually going to unload where you are. And you're going to start firing at these guys. I'm going to push back the scouts. Okay, we still have good firing solutions over here for some things. Anti-tank guns are not really doing a ton. But I don't know, they've got a few angles. It's the, we're losing the artillery war. Okay, the scouts are starting to pull back, which is good. Can we get another... Good, another machine gun. Come in over here and watch that area. Wait, you're being fired on. That's not what we want. Okay, just unload there. You are gonna fall back. Okay, you have fallen back. But yeah, I kind of wish that you could put your artillery on auto fire. Especially in situations like this. It's very hard to manage everything. That's pinned down. We might be able to get him to surrender.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're just going to move everyone maybe into these bushes here, just to help hold the city until the reinforcement arrives. This guy's about to be pinned down. Speaking of pinned down, you're firing. I think we lost all the, I guess I'll pull you back for now. That is really helping a lot. He's in full cover. He's got good firing. That's great. Rifles, engineers. I don't know. I guess just some more rifles. Maybe to park themselves in the trees over here would not be a bad idea.
Ready, Captain. Break it down and move it out.
The tanks are almost there, sir.
Yes, they are. Our tanks over here, they're going to do huge amounts of damage. Terrible, terrible damage is what they're going to do. Alright, they're here. Now we just got to clear all the remaining units out of here.
Yes, sir. I'll let you off at these.
And mostly we're going to let our allied tanks do some of that work.
Yes, sir.
Because, I mean, they're goddamn tanks. This Jeep is nearly out of juice. But we've got the German munitions trucks that are coming. And apparently all the ammo is compatible. Good big pin down there.
Here comes the Mighty 8, sir.
Oops, you're pinned down though. I'm gonna make it you to back up a little bit. Okay, let's go up to normal speed. Whew! Alright.
We're paratroopers. We're supposed to be surrounded.
Well, again, I don't know if this is the cleanest victory. There we go. There's our bombers. Yeah, baby. Yeah, look at that. I could do a big attack move, I suppose, with my infantry, but that'd be crazy, right? Bring it, attack move. Because we got cover. They're going to be falling back like mad. It's going to be fine. Maybe my engineer groups as well. Attack move, all my airborne leaders. You can attack move down here.
Waiting for orders, Captain. Fire! Smash them.
Here. Maybe rifle can attack move to here. Destroying that completely. Oh yeah, you know what? The sooner we take care of these artillery guns, the better.
Need some extra eyes, sir. Platoon formed and ready.
There we go. All right. And the tanks continue to move forward. Whew! So that's about to be resolved over here. How long is this video? 45 minutes. All right. These missions are long and stressful and very messy. My hope is to finish at least maybe one of the campaigns on video here. I've got a really crazy week. Don't expect the next episode tomorrow. This might be something where there's an episode every couple of days or something like that. We're trying to start up a whole new a whole set of series sort of simultaneously, so it might be a little on the tricksy side. But I want to do a whole bunch of this. So we'll see how that works. Thanks for, well, I shouldn't say goodbye yet. The mission's not actually over, but it's about to be. Let's go ahead and just go to very fast here as we just attack move like a maniac. There you go, be pinned down.
For God's sake! If they're across here, we'll
Retreat.
find them.
I did not realize that you were going to get into so much trouble over here. There's still actually a fair amount of guns in the middle here that are slowing some of the other avenues of approach for some of our allied units. I was not quite expecting that.
Nothing's moving there
I think there's a scout still back there.
Stay low. We're paratroopers. We're supposed
Boom,
to
boom,
be
boom, 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 boom,
surrounded.
boom, boom, boom.
Waiting for orders, Captain. Drop 200.
I don't know what the like broken heart is. It might just be like really low morale units. They're supposed. The intro said something about units of like lower quality. So that might be what's going on there. Do 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 do. There we go, all done. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.
Colonel Ekman and St. Mary Glees. 9M4A1DD are driving inland with our troops, sir. I don't think we could have done a better job today. It will give us a solid armor core to support our advance on St. Mary Glees.